Have you ever watched a horror movie and thought, okay, I understand what happened, but also, I absolutely don't understand what happened? Paranormal Activity. The ghost dimension is exactly that. Tonight we're going to unravel it slowly. What Tobi actually is, what the strange tapes are doing, why the little girl is the key, and what the ending truly means. Get comfortable. Lights off. Or on. Your choice. Because once you see Tobi's real form, it's hard to unsee it. This video contains full spoilers for Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension. You've been warned. The story follows the Fleege family, Ryan, Emily, their daughter Leila. Ryan finds an old camera and a box of VHS tapes left by previous owners. But this is not just any camera. This camera can see what the human eye cannot, and through its viewfinder, the demon finally stops hiding. The strange camera is our first huge clue. It doesn't just record, it reveals. The swirling black particle clouds you see aren't random effects. They are physical manifestations of Tobi. In the earlier movies, we only heard footsteps, saw doors slam, watched bodies dragged. Now the mythology escalates. PA6 answers the franchise promise. What if you could actually see the thing in the darkness? The camera likely comes from the cult, engineered for ritual documentation, tuned to the demon's frequency. This is the franchise saying, the supernatural has always been there. You just didn't have the right lens to see it. The VHS tapes are not just old recordings, they are time bridges. On the tapes, we see young Katie and Christy being trained by the Coven, learning to communicate with Tobi. But the disturbing part, the tapes are aware of the future viewers. Characters in the past speak to people in the present. Meaning, time in Paranormal Activity is not linear. Tobi exists outside time. The Coven uses rituals to fold timelines together. This is why the movies interconnect like a web. Nothing in this franchise is happening after, it's all happening at once. Leila is not random. She fits the demon's requirements. Young, impressionable, emotionally vulnerable, already surrounded by cult influence. The demon doesn't just want to haunt her, he wants to inhabit. Earlier films prepared this, binding bloodlines, contracts made by grandmothers, generational grooming. Leila is the vessel stage of the ritual, from invisible presence to physical embodiment. Tobi is finally ready to become flesh. So what is Tobi? He is not a random ghost or a nameless demon. He is a parasitic entity tied to a coven of witches, the midwives, feeding on fear, obedience, and devotion. Across the series, he evolves from whisper to presence, to force, to visible shadow mass, to corporeal being in PA6. The Ghost Dimension title is literal. We cross from the unseen world into one where entities take form. The ritual's goal, give Tobi a body so he can walk freely in our world. And in the end, they succeed. In the climax, chaos erupts, Leila fully submits, the portal world opens. Ryan tries to stop it. He can't. The rules of reality no longer apply in the house. The architecture itself bends. Then it happens. Tobi stands, not as dust, not as shadow, but as a physical being. And Ryan dies not just because he's attacked, but because humans cannot survive in a world where demons fully materialize. The ending message is chillingly quiet. This was never a haunting, it was a long-term construction project. And the demon finally got the house he wanted. A body. Beyond jump scares, this film is about grooming over generations, the danger of curiosity, technology revealing more than we're ready for, families broken by secrets they never agreed to. It asks a subtle question. If you could see everything hidden in your house, would you actually want to? And the franchise answers, no! Some doors open both ways. Many fans felt, once you show the monster, it's not scary anymore, and they're right in one way. But narratively, PA6 isn't trying to be the scariest entry. It tries to be the final revelation. It trades mystery into mythology, suggestion into manifestation. Whether that worked or not depends on what you wanted from the series. So now, I want to hear from you. Did seeing Tobi make it less scary or more real? and which Paranormal Activity film is your favorite. Thanks for watching. Sleep with both feet under the blanket tonight, just in case something wants to grab your ankle.